Initiating startup sequence. Files accessed.
Transfer of data is complete.
Attention, attention, attention. Good evening, my fellow citizens. It's time for Twitter Today Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to the award-winning show, Twitter Tuesday Live. Yes, I like to say it, and I'm going to say it over and over again until, well, I don't know, until we win another award. It is 8 o'clock. It is a Tuesday night, February the 18th, 2014. That means you're tuned in to the greatest show on the internet, if I must say so myself, Twitter Tuesday Live. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. My name is Mark. I am co-owner of Worldwide Indie Radio, your host tonight and every Tuesday night, right here at WWIRradio.com. We have a great show lined up for you tonight. We have award-winning singer and Indie Music Bus Artist of the Year for 2013, Katie Cole, will be joining us. It's going to be awesome. We are really looking forward to it. We've known Katie for quite a bit now, for quite a while, and it's about freaking time she joins us on our show. And so for those of you tuning in for the first time, let me explain. This is an interactive show. What that means is, well, it's pretty simple. We like to interact with you, the audience. The way to do so is get onto Twitter, give us a mention at AllIndie, ALLINDIE. You give us a mention, we'll give you a shout-out on the air for all the world to hear. And then about an hour after the podcast is over, you'll be able to download it and hear your name said by me and Carol and maybe Katie over and over again for the rest of your lives. I know, it's exciting. Just, calm yourselves. So let me give some quick shout-outs to people who I know are tuned in right now. Of course, we have a new listener tonight, Bomber Boy, tuned in from Australia. Hey, good to see you. Thank you very much for tuning in. I know you're tuned in to hear Katie. She'll be joining us very shortly. We have Rich Wildman giving us a shout-out from Music Scene Investigation. Hey, Rich, it was a pleasure being on your show this past weekend. And actually, no, I'm sorry, the pleasure was all yours. We also have Janae Gibbons giving us a shout-out. Hey, Janae, it's always a pleasure to see you. And Walt from Indie Music Bus is here as well. Hey, Walt. We also have Nicola tuned in for a little while before she has to go to work. So a big shout-out to Nicola. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so it's going to be a great show. I hope you're ready for it. Oh, there we have Jeff Lynn. Hey, Jeff. Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in again. It's always a pleasure to have you join us there. Oh, well, let me get up from the floor because I just fell over. Seb Hodges is tuned in tonight. Hey, Seb. It's great to see you. Well, I mean, let's see. It's February 18th. Let me write that down. All right, we'll see you again in about a year. How's that? All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me go ahead and bring my partner in crime into the mix. She is joining us from Queensland, Australia. I'm going to, delay this as much as possible because I'm still clearing out the hard drive here. Wait a minute. Okay, all set. Hey, Carol.
G'day, Mark. You're so not funny.
I believe I am. How are you?
No, you're not. I'm good, thank you. How's yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm still trying to, my head got big after winning that award, and I'm still deflating it. So,
I reckon it has. I mean, I saw you on MSI yesterday, Sunday, and I'm thinking, oh, it's all about you, me, and it's like, I love the comment about when Rich asked you about the hour show, taking it down to an hour, and you said, yeah, that's all I can stand Carol for. I'm like, okay, fair enough. You'll keep.
Yes, that's about the sum of it, though. I mean, really, come on. It was actually your idea because you're getting sick of me. I know. Oh gosh! Wait, let me give a quick shout out to James Ethan Clark. Hey, James, and Matt Green, old wizard. Nice to see you, Matt. Sorry, go ahead, Carol. You were saying?
I was just saying it's good to have a lot of the old crowd tuning in today. I think I know why. I think they're all snowed in.
Everybody's snowed in. Yeah, Glee's not on anymore, thank goodness. But most importantly, they're all tuned in to hear our guest tonight.
Absolutely. It's good to see James Ethan Clark back. He was a guest a few weeks back. He was awesome. Hi,
Yep.
James.
Yep.
I look at everybody's pictures of the snow, and I've seen James skating on black ice this morning.
You have any announcements you need to get out of the way before we bring in our guest?
No, I don't. Let's bring Katie in.
Katie who?
Well, it's seen as I spelled it wrong. Kathy, I think I spelled it.
Caddy. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, originally from Melbourne, Australia, now based in Los Angeles, she is an award-winning singer. She is also the Indie Music Bus Artist of the Year for 2013. I give you Katie Cole. Hey, Katie.
Woo!
Are you blushing yet? Are you blushing? I mean, you are an award-winning singer.
Yeah, it's well, as are you. Welcome to the club.
I'm not a singer, though, but thank you.
You have awards.
Thank you.
And then you have to ask questions like, do I need to get a mantle to put such awards on? Where do I place this?
I know. You know, I have it sitting on my desk next to me, and I really don't know where else to put it. You know,
So exciting! I'm so happy for you.
Well, thank you. You know, it's nice to be part of such an elite club now.
Excuse me, but I have a perfect place here in my house, just above me. I have a nice shelf, just waiting for an award.
Oh, yes. Well, we
Feel
shan't
free to send it over.
forget Carol.
Can there be joint custody?
I can saw it in half and send her the other half.
Katie, you know in Mark, he'll just give me the stand.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'll get.
Yeah, I'll give her the base. I don't know. She's dangerous. This thing has a pointy end on the top, so it's a little too dangerous for Carol.
So exciting. It's so exciting, though. So happy for you.
Well, thank you. But the show's not about me. The show's about you. And, you know, we've known you for quite a while now.
I know, right?
Yeah, every year we've seen you at the Artists and Music Awards. Well, except for this year because Carol didn't find it important enough to come.
Okay, enough.
But I still managed to speak to Carol on air, of course.
Yes.
Yes, you did, Katie. It was nice.
Yeah, it was great of you to come over and spend some time with us on the air. And it was a lot of fun broadcasting the event. You know, I was wondering if and when we were going to be able to get you on the show. Now, I know that there were some contractual issues previously, maybe those aren't in play anymore.
Yeah, well, I decided to break up with. I had a small label deal for a few months, and I decided to break up with them. It just wasn't working so well, so I just said bye-bye.
Oh, well.
Fine. It's fine.
Well, you know, that's the thing about independent artists. You know, the independent artists like to do things their way and on their own terms, and that sometimes labels get in the way.
Well, it's not really getting in the way, but it's like I'm definitely a person, like with my career, I definitely take charge, and I definitely wear many, many hats. Like I've been doing so much press leading up to, like I have an album coming out in a couple of weeks, and like one of the questions that was asked me was to describe my job and the details and the different things that I do. And like, I literally, it's like record label, publisher, touring agent, craft services. I literally rattled off about 15 different job titles because I realized that like being an independent artist, you have to do everything yourself. And if somebody else comes on board, whether it's a publisher, manager, agent, or record label, they're then taking on those responsibilities that are no longer yours. And it's really a matter of if they're not doing that job, or if you can do it better, it's like there's no point in having that person.
Exactly.
You know, there's no point. And the idea is to really, if you don't need a record label, then don't get one. The idea for having a record label that I think a lot of people strive towards is just having a little bit more of a budget, although it's more like a bank loan when it comes to it, because, you know, it's not like it's free money and all this marketing's free. It's a matter of recouping it back on sales that you're going to have down the track. But if you're self-sufficient and you're able to maintain a career on your own, I say that's amazing, and just keep doing it. And I think, you know, a lot of artists are going in the way of getting sponsors and touring companies on board rather than labels. You know, it's great. It's a great time to be an artist because there's never been more of an ability to be able to do things on your own and be seen and heard. It's just a challenge to swim through all the artists to find what you're looking for.
Oh, it is. And there's a lot of talent out there. It's really endless, and I'm quite in awe of the amount of talent that's out there that nobody knows of. And and that's what Carol and I try to do, is to try to get those people to hear it. And but you work hard at it, and you seem to be going in the right direction. And, you certainly have fans in Carol and me, that's for sure. So.
Oh, yes. I've been a fan of Katie's ever since we first heard her. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing to have support like you guys, and any sort of independent support is such an amazing, amazing, amazing gift. I'm not sure how many artists really appreciate it, that it's about getting your music to new ears, and especially those that choose to tune into independent stations or their local stations. It's kind of a self-sustaining little community, and you're going to those outlets to listen to those people and to find new artists. As you know, when you go to commercial radio, you really get a rotation of, anywhere between 50 to 100 songs, and it's those same songs that are played over and over again. And it's, there's really not really any wiggle room to feature a new artist here and there. And so I appreciate you plugging away and supporting indie artists, because it gives us a place to be heard and to be seen.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you for that plug. Now I'm blushing. let me give a quick shout out to Kiva, who's tuned in. Hey, Kiva, hope you're doing well. Lydia the Pixie is tuned in from London. Hey, Lydia. Always tuned in every week, 1 o'clock in the morning, rain or shine. She is always tuned into the show. It's always good to see you. We have a shout out and a question from Sky Lemming. Let me click on the link here. No name, no, but out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Has a question for you. Actually has two questions. The first question was it easy to pick the songs that are on your upcoming album?
Yes, but no, it was easy because they were great songs, but it was definitely a matter of, a lot of people know that helped me fund part of this record via Kickstarter. It was originally going to be an EP that then morphed into an album because I had so many great songs. And even when I thought I had the songs, I still wrote a few extra towards the end and was like, oh, okay, I have even better songs now. I'm blessed as a songwriter to have an absolute plethora of songs and have a huge catalog. So filtering through those is difficult, but filtering through and realizing who I am as an artist and which songs best represent me, that's an easy thing to do, because I know who I am as an artist, and I'll stay true to that. And if it feels right for me, then I'll record it, and I have no problems with that. So yes, it was relatively easy. It was just a challenge to go through the stages of going from it being an EP to an album and having to extend what I was conceptualizing to start with. That was challenging.
All right. And then he's got one more question, and then we're going to go into your first song. And that is, do you like your recordings to be layered and complex, or more like how they sound played live?
Well, they're both completely different experiences. I'm such a mad scientist in the studio that I love layered material. Like I'm a little bummed this time around for the album that I'm about to put out that I didn't get the chance to put strings on the record, but strings are very, very expensive.
Oh, yeah.
To get like the 15-piece orchestra in was a little bit beyond my Kickstarter budget. I love layers. I think because you get to hear something new each time you listen through. You may focus on this instrument or that background vocal. Live, it's more of a feeling and an emotion, and capturing like just an energy with the songs. Like I love both for different reasons, but overall the record is always the goal, to have something that really represents you that you can then listen to again, in 10 years time and still feel the same sort of goosebumps about it.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, let's actually, let me first give a quick shout out to the guys from Broken Romeo. Hey guys, it's always a pleasure to see you. Looking forward to having you guys back on the show, and hopefully you got some new music to play. Now, we're going to go ahead and play the first song of the evening. We got 3 of them lined up, And the first one tonight is we've actually had the song for quite a while, but you're releasing this on the upcoming album. I Can't Wait.
Yes.
And
it was their first official single to come off the album, and then I had like that little incident with the record label, and I just lost a bunch of time. So I just had to relaunch myself to some extent. But this is I Can't Wait. This is going to appear on the new record.
Tell us a little bit about it, what it's about, how it came to be, what inspired you to write it.
Well, this song is definitely more of an upbeat song. I co-wrote it with one of my favorite co-writers in Nashville. A bunch of these songs were written or co-written in Nashville. Well, between Nashville, Los Angeles, and I think there was one in Australia as well. It was a global project. But this is definitely one of the really fun songs. I like it. It's kind of fun, and it's about new love and just being excited about kind of the way that you actually feel about someone. It's definitely the most fun song on the record. It has, as I wrote a special Nana part in it because I was so excited. I'm like, just in case people are not singing along enough, so make them sing along here. Yeah, this was super fun, and I shot a super fun video for it to sort of, emulate some of the country flavors that are there. I wouldn't consider it to be a country song. It definitely has some country flavors. Some people say new country or alternative country, but I think of myself as a singer-songwriter with strong elements of country and rock and whatever I feel like putting into something at the time. But this is a fun one. Feel free to sing along to the Nana part, because I know as a listener you'll learn it, and you'll by the time you get to the end of the song you'll be owning that.
Yeah, you'll all know what she means by that. But some people are saying they hear an echo of my voice. Yeah, I hear it every once in a while. And yes, it is rich because Katie is on like a speakerphone type of a setting, and that's fine. Right now I don't hear it, and that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I Can't Wait by Katie Cole. We'll be right back.
I'm sitting by the window. I get some sleep, but it's so hard, at the carousel, and suddenly a breakthrough. I know the 3 words I would say to you when I opened up
That was Katie Cole with I Can't Wait, and the Nanas. Everybody's loving the Nanas, including Chuck from Spaceship Days. He says, cool tune. Janae is loving and singing along with the Nanas. And Katie, that's a great tune, and it's got a hell of a hook to it. I love the hook. And of course,
thank you. I knew I had to mention the Nanas so that the listener would be listening out for it and would just be just seriously grabbing the remote control and singing it top volume directly into the remote control with the power of Nana.
There you go. I think you should just name your next album Nana.
It's in high consideration. Will that be trademarked? Can I use that? It's your idea. So.
Yeah. Carol, you're up.
Yes.
You're
okay.
up.
First of all, before I ask Katie some more questions, just something Seb Hodges says. Now, Seb is from a group called Bosco and Peck, and I absolutely love Seb. He cracks me up. And he was referring to having a record label, and he says, having a bad record label is like having a crappy lover. What's the point if you can do it better? I like that. That's funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay. I've got a couple of questions for you, Katie. First of all, Walter from Indie Music Bus. Now, if anyone out there doesn't know Walter, hop on the Indie Music Bus. He's actually looking for a band of the month for March. And get on board the bus because Walter promotes like us to the max. And he's, Katie is proof of that. She is Artist of the Year on the Indie Music Bus, which means that Walter writes about her, promotes about her, and it's in your best interest to meet Walter. So go to indiemusicbus.com and connect with Walter. He's got a couple of questions for you, Katie. He wants to know what your favorite food and drink is.
Isn't that mood dependent? Okay. I think in general at the moment, I'm sort of considering the weather's been a little bit cooler in Los Angeles. I've been on a bit of a ramen binge, like proper ramen from a restaurant, which is noodles and soup and pork and, delicious, delicious spices. So I'm still a bit obsessed with that, and probably after we finish tonight, I'm probably going to go and have that now that I've reminded myself of my sweet, sweet addiction.
Oh, man.
Drink? I drink a lot of tea, just regular English tea. It's always good. There's really no beating a good cup of tea. It's like a good friend or whatever. They very rarely suck. I don't know. I think that's about it. I'm not going through any heavy phases with a snack food or anything like that at the moment. I think good staples, apart from ramen, good staple, a good cup of tea and a good sandwich or a good bowl of pasta. That's, I'm very happy. I'm very easily pleased.
All right.
Okay, he also wants to know, will you use the same crowdfunding service for your next album? And was there anything you didn't like about it?
There's nothing I didn't like about it. I don't know yet. I think it was a very successful, anybody that achieves a successful crowdfunding effort, it's a great experience. I think it's great to involve a bunch of your friends, peers, fans, and just music lovers alike. I had so many complete strangers that just loved, that just found my music and loved it based on the Kickstarter suggestion or just based on the fact that it was in the music category, that chipped in and just made this happen. I think I would have had a more successful campaign. Had I planned to make an actual record rather than an EP, I probably would have upped the funding to a little bit more than what I was planning for, but it was successful. Any help is good help. And I think it's a matter of making a record is one thing and then promoting it is a completely different thing. So you kind of really have to plan for promoting things, and I didn't really do that either. So everything that was wrong with it was my fault.
Oh.
Okay. Now, fair enough. Okay, now I've got another shout out from a Jerry Lawler from Nazareth in West PA, Mark.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay. And apparently you know him, Katie?
Yeah, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? I met Jerry at the NAMM show. Literally, it would have been the day before I completely lost my voice. I was recovering from. I was towards the end of a flu and decided that because I had to cancel all my shows at NAMM, and Jerry, I met Jerry. He was working for Martin, and we had a good long chat in the strings department, and he gave me some awesome strings. Thank you so much, Jerry. Totally the best ever. Yeah. Hey, Jerry.
He's got a question for you. First of all, I just want to say goodbye to my daughter, Nicola. Thanks for tuning in, Nicola. Have fun at work today. Okay. So Jerry wanted to know, do you prefer the acoustic guitar or the electric guitar?
I think in general, I definitely play acoustic guitar a lot more. I definitely write songs probably predominantly on acoustic guitar. Electric is just like a wonderful, wonderful mistress that I get to share some company with on stage. I actually grew up playing in bands and playing predominantly electric, just playing, basically just playing a Strat. And then I kind of reverted back to just writing more songs and playing more acoustic shows. I think I get more enjoyments out of acoustic guitar, but there's nothing better than playing a great electric guitar and just having great tone. There's no words for it, but yeah, acoustic guitar for the comfort factor for sure.
I wouldn't know. I can't play either. I wish I could.
But you'll play a mean tambourine.
Oh, absolutely. And maracas. Great at the maracas.
Then you've got it. You got it, because literally acoustic guitar is like playing a musical instrument that involves rhythm. So if you've got good rhythm, it's not beyond you to pick up that instrument.
Well, yes, I have good rhythm, actually. I will admit. But anyway, that's beside the point. So anyway, Katie, another quick questions before we hear your next song. How long have you been living in LA now?
I think it's got to be just over 3 years now. I've been here for a while.
Do you miss Australia?
Yeah, I do. I miss weird things, I suppose, about Australia.
What do you miss? What do you miss most about it? Compare the two. What do you like about LA, and what do you miss about Australia?
Well, I guess what I like most about LA is it's really an epicenter for entertainment, and there's always something going on. There's always someone that's got a show. So many of the TV shows and whatnot. Like, I ended up at an audition for a TV show. I can't act to save my life, just FYI. Just because somebody was calling for an Australian actor for this particular part, and so I'm like, okay, oh, sure, I'll give that a shot. Of course, didn't get the role. But that's the possibility of being in Los Angeles. It's just a lot of stuff just literally just happens. And it's one of those places, if you're not there, it just won't happen. It's great. It's a people connecting city, and it's a great place to get amazing tacos, of course. So I've had some amazing Mexican food here, and some of the most amazing margaritas ever here. I don't think I actually had a margarita until I came to Los Angeles, believe it or not. But I miss my family, of course, in Australia, and I miss weird things I miss Melbourne cafe lattes. I miss coffee from Melbourne, and I don't know, we were talking about this briefly off I don't know whether it's the water or the milk, like if it's like the special, if cows or there's grass and it just makes them taste like delicious or something. I don't know what it is, but there's something about getting a coffee from Melbourne. I have not worked it out, because I was back in Australia at the start of 2012 and went and had a coffee and was just like, yep, it's still the same for me. I'm like, what is, I don't understand. I forgot to get a science degree of some sort to work out why these things are. But yeah, I miss weird little things. I miss the food. Melbourne food is incredible. I miss like the Malaysian style food that isn't in Melbourne. I miss horribly, and miss Melbourne fish and chips. But yeah, aside from that, it's all good. I'm enjoying it. I know why I'm here. It's all good.
Mark was saying to me that he loves when he comes to Australia. They have pasties and sausage rolls, isn't it, Mark?
Oh, the sausage rolls are killer. I love a good sausage roll, and fish and chips. But I've had them. I've had them on Manly Beach, and awesome, awesome. Can't get them like that here at all.
Yeah, I have somebody from Core Media Music, and he says Katie probably misses Home and Away and Neighbours the most. Haha.
Well, clearly not. I mean, I just so was not. I was not that sort of person. But I will say, when I went to that strange audition, I literally saw it was either 3 or 4 different girls that had been on either Neighbours or Home and Away, and they were in the room, and those were the girls that flew in to audition for this part.
Wow.
I was just like, where am I? What's going on? I'm in the room with these people and have no acting experience. Great. I'm gonna nail it.
But you gave it the old college try. There you go.
I did.
Just a comment. Sorry, just a quick comment from Matt Green. He says acoustic guitar. He says that's my favorite kind of music. Alone and acoustic shows show the real talent of an artist. Very true.
By alone, I think he means solo. But
yes.
All right. What is Rich on about now? Mark, did you really just say that? What? Oh, Sev's giving us a hard time, by the way. By the way, Sev said, Carol, that you have a great pair of maracas.
Let's not dwell on that.
Yes. All right. Let's go on to the next song, ladies and gentlemen. The next song up is going to be Gravity. Katie, tell us a little bit about this one.
Well, this was one of those moments that I was literally screaming at the television. I mean, obviously I do that all the time. Just in my regular day-to-day life. I synced this song. I actually won an award in relation to this song from Movado, the watch company. They were doing a lot of seeking for new talent, and they came across my song, and they actually used my song. They gave me an award, which I have in my little, I was talking about awards cabinets and shelves or whatever. I have an award from them. They named me a Movado Future Legend, which I guess is sort of a logical paradox in a sense, but I'll take it. But they used the song for an ad campaign for, I think it was 2010 and 2011, which went national across America and was played in the best TV sort of slots. So during like the Today Show and the Daily Show and like big television shows.
Nice.
And I literally had that moment where the ad came on. You can Google it on YouTube and find the commercial as well, because I posted it to my YouTube channel. So if you go to, youtube.com/Katie Cole Official, you can look up that ad, and that's what was playing. And I was literally, if you can imagine me just literally like looking at the television and like kind of screaming and sort of crying and like it was just one of those moments where I felt so incredibly proud that I had some recognition and that other people were able to listen to my music in America. It was huge things.
That's pretty cool. I actually got to check that out because I don't recall seeing that. I'm gonna look it up. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube, right. And and
it's at your website. That's more important. It's at your website.
Yeah, it's wherever. Look, anytime you Google Katie Cole and something, I'll pop up, or occasionally I think there's a female bodybuilder that pops up, which isn't me. There's also a drummer called Katie Cole. I should probably start a band with her, huh?
There you go.
That would make things easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this song is called Gravity, and I was exceptionally fortunate to get some coverage with that song, and I sent it in as a submission for this it was sort of a competition when I was seeking the talent for it, because the opening line in verse 1 is pleased to meet you, can you stay a while, I'm late for everything but for you there's time. And I thought to myself, if they just listen to that little bit of whatever, then I really may get something, happening. And they did, obviously, and it was good for them, and it was all good.
All right. Well, let's let everybody else take a listen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Katie Cole. The name of the song is Gravity, and you know what's coming up next. We'll be right back. Yes, it is that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the dreaded desert island question. And with that, I give you back Carol. Hey, Carol.
Hi, how you going? You always say dreaded. It's not really dreaded. I really like our guests that come on the show.
That was Rich. Rich is the one who came up with the dreaded desert island
that's
thing.
true, yeah.
Of course, I have to say
and
it really...
everybody has their things.
I have to say it really slowly, otherwise I fumble over my words. Sorry. Go ahead.
Katie, we love you. We've always loved your music, but it's time we're going to send you off now to rethink your music for your next album. Not the one you have released, and one after that. And I'm going to send you off to a deserted island. And I don't mean the Whitsundays or anywhere like that. You know, you're not that lucky. This is in the middle of nowhere with absolutely nothing on it.
So nice, Carol.
I know, I'm so lovely. But I'm going to give you 3 things to take with you. So think very carefully what you would like to take, because I don't know how long you're going to be staying on this island yet.
Okay. Do I have a follow-up question, which is, will food be on the island that I can eat? Or do I need to pick one thing that's like a lifetime supply of this type of food?
Oh, there's always one, isn't there? There's always
Sorry.
Okay, there's vegetation, there's birds, and there's a few wild animals. That's it.
And of course, fish, because you're on an island.
Fish,
so, yeah,
yes, fish.
Okay. Well, probably a book that suggests of how to survive in the wild or on a desert island. Something helpful like a guide would be good. I'm going to need a guitar for entertainment. And then probably, I guess maybe like a pretty amazing type pocket knife, super adaptable something. These are logical answers here, like, because obviously this is a real question, and you want me to put some deep thought into it.
Hey, we've had some pretty
3 things here, so I'm like really trying to survive this, write the album, and also come away probably with a little bit of a tan. I'm gonna obviously be cooking like this wonderful food. I'm gonna be hunting with my pocket knife and my survival guide. So I think I've got that. I think I've got that covered.
So that's the practical side of you, but what is the crazy side of you want to bring?
Well, I think I would still be bringing that guitar, with like unbreakable strings on it, because obviously nobody wants to play a 5-string guitar. Okay, I think I'm gonna get sick of something. I'm gonna need to have at least a chocolate bar of some sort that's
A chocolate bar?
yeah, a chocolate bar of some sort that's like unmeltable. I know that's not a word, but it is now. I guess if we all use it enough times, it becomes a real word.
Like twerk.
And I don't know, maybe some cats.
Oh man.
There's wildlife, but like, you know, will I make friends with them? I don't know.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Oh, I'm sure you'll survive with that.
Well, good job.
Yes. Good job.
And, something like that. I don't know. There's no point in bringing any sort of technology, because what am I going to do with that? Unless it's like a solar-powered iPhone. I don't know.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, logical.
Well, so at least she thought of solar power. You know, there. Kiva must be proud of her.
She did think of solar. Okay.
Oh, Carol,
so many tweets coming through.
You're breaking up, Carol.
Well, they don't come any first, so I do apologize.
Oh boy.
Okay, first, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Okay. First of all, I want to say hi to Limey, who's joined us. And I've got a quick question for you from a Dominic Barksdale. And he wants to know, first of all, Katie, he says, love hearing your songs and going to your concerts.
Yay.
What's your main inspiration for all your songs you write?
Definitely, imagination plays a huge role. If I wrote only about what I've experienced, I think things would get a little, I don't know, not necessarily boring, but I think that I really don't live like that rock star throwing a television out the window lifestyle.
Oh, damn, really?
I know. Sorry to shatter the illusion. But I think playing with like the emotions that I really have and the things that I really experience, and just using some imagination and some storytelling to draw, really vivid pictures. I think travel does wonders for me because I meet so many different people and they tell me so many different stories. So I get a lot of inspiration from hearing other people's words that help me remember something I've always wanted to say, or somebody else's words that help me sort of define the way I want to say something. The inspiration is literally endless because, when do you not feel something about something? That's how I sort of look at it. I'm always writing down ideas. I literally have my iPhone next to me because I'm always coming up with song titles, or somebody says something that I mishear and I mishear it as something really interesting. But yeah, just from life in general, my love of great food, like I might write a love song and some of that emotion may come from like the most amazing hamburger ever. Like not literally, but like if I'm in a good mood, I can write a good song. That's kind of me. That's how in a nutshell, that's me.
Oh, well, that's all right. Hey, it's good to have.
Hey, Dominic.
Hey, to go. It's good to have hamburgers as an inspiration.
I love them.
I know, right? What's not good about a hamburger? Oh man, Five Guys or wait a minute, no, In-N-Out, right?
Well, I actually fell in love with the Counter.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
No.
You will.
Okay.
You will. There's also a good place in LA called Stout. So next time you're back in town, I will show you the way.
All right. You got it. You got it. I'm going to hold you to that. All right.
Excellent. What else do we have?
All right. Actually, what we need to do is, well, first let me give a quick shout out to Brett Campbell, who's tuned in. Hey, Brett, nice to see you. We have also a shout out from Scully Meister and Mark Reardon. Hey, Mark, good to see you. Nice. Glad that you finally got to tune in. And Kiva says, she laughs and says, no one can say solar powered without thinking of me. Yes.
I know. That's so true.
That's true. I guess we could tell Katie off the air why.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So what we need to do is go ahead and play your final song of the evening, which is, well, now, what is the real title of the song? Is it Fire or is it We Started a Fire? And the reason I'm asking is because We Started is in parentheses.
Well, it's called We Started a Fire, but I knew I would end up abbreviating it to Fire, and I knew that on set list, so I'll just write Fire. I think it's just one of those ways. It's a quick way of referencing the song. It's definitely called We Started a Fire, but if you want to just call it Fire, I'm totally happy with that.
So basically, you're just being Australian.
Yeah, I like to abbreviate.
Yes.
Mark, what was that word you used? Is it a what? Apostrophe what?
Parentheses.
What's that mean?
That's an American thing. That's an American thing.
Oh.
See, we would say brackets.
Oh, see, for us, brackets are something completely different. They're like squared off.
Okay, I don't understand it because We Started a Fire seems fine for a title to me. I don't see anything wrong with it.
That's all right. Oh, hey, we have a shout out from Tamala. Hey, Tamala, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well over there on the West Coast. You met Tamala, Katie. She was at the award show. She was correspondent for Indie News at Noon, and she sat next to me for most of the time. Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, actually, we didn't get to find out what the song's about. So, tell us a little bit about this one, Katie.
I'm pretty sure this is the last song that I wrote for the upcoming record. This is definitely a little bit more of a introduction into a bit sexier. I don't know, sexy is not the right word either. But yeah, it's definitely a sexier sort of song for what I generally sort of share with people. It's definitely about when you start something with somebody, like not wanting to rush through it so quickly that you kind of destroy it. It's about sort of playing with it and taking your time with it because it's something great, So it's definitely a fun song. Yeah, I love this song. I think this is super fun, and this is actually my current single at the moment. And again, if you're getting on YouTube, I have a great video out for this song. So feel free to Google stalk Katie Cole, We Started a Fire, and that will pop up. there's been so many tweets that have been coming through. I feel like I want to answer some of these questions, but it's just like question, shout out.
Yeah, I know. We have a limited time, so we do have to move forward. We try to get in as many as possible, believe me. And
but this song is on the new record, and the new record comes out on the 3rd of March globally on iTunes. And I'll have hard copies of that, and I actually manufactured vinyl as well. So I have fancy records too. So wow.
All right, cool. Hey, before I start the song, a quick shout out to Jet Black Sunrise, as a name I haven't heard in quite a while.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on our show. Wow.
A while ago. A
while
time
ago now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hope you guys are doing all right. And let us
Come
know.
back and see us.
Yeah, come back and see us. We'd love to have you again. All right. Excuse me. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, this is Katie Cole, and the name of the song is We Started a Fire. We'll be right back.
Your hands round my waist. It's an unknown world. I will take your name, be your only girl. We're walking on water, but it's heating up inside. Trying to put the flames out, 'cause we said something aligned. I don't wanna stop before we started. This is bigger than you and I. Slow it down before it burns out. We started a fire. We started a fire. Wearing your t-shirt in this waking dream. But I'm thinking right now you look better on me. The place taking over, hearts like a shooting star. I can't say where it's going. Tonight we are what we are. I don't wanna stop before we started. This is bigger than you and I. Slow it down before it burns out. We started a fire. I don't wanna wait a single moment. Take a breath while the flames subside. Slow it down before it burns out. We started a fire. I pray it rains and the sky will open up. Temper the flame. I'm seeing sparks fly when I look into your eyes. I don't wanna stop before we started. This is bigger than you and I. Slow it down before it burns out. We started a fire. I don't wanna wait a single moment. Take a breath while the flames subside. Slow it down before it burns out. We started a
One. That was Katie Cole with We Started a Fire, and I hate to do it, but I had to cut off our guest who was talking off the air, and I apologize, Katie. I feel bad every time I have to do that.
It's fine.
I'm like, don't want you to shut up, but I gotta have you shut up. No. So, Carol, I know you got one quick question you want to ask.
Yes, I do, Katie. This is from Core Media Music again, and they would like to know, does songwriting come naturally and easy to you, or do you write in one sitting or over a period of time? Good question.
It's a good question. Definitely depends on the song. most songs get written in one sitting. Some songs I want to go back and sort of smooth them over and fix a line or a verse or something like that. I do a lot of co-writing with, 2 or 3 people in the room. So if 2 or 3 people can't find the end of that sentence or this word that you've just totally blocked on or this melody or where it should go or make sense of it, then you probably shouldn't be a songwriter. But yeah, most songs get written in one sitting, but occasionally there'll be a great idea that I'll have to sit with and I'll forget about it. Or like literally write a chorus and forget about it and then come back to it 6 months later and look at my iPhone and find this idea and be like, oh, duh. This was really good. I should probably finish this. And then I will. And it's definitely not as romantic as people think it is. It usually involves sitting, drinking a lot of coffee or tea and a lot of swearing, and then you end up with this beautiful ballad. You're just like, great.
Oh, God.
Well, I just want to say one quick thing before we go. Bomber Boy says he would love to see Katie have a guest appearance in Neighbours as herself playing live in a bar. I'd like to see that too.
I would second that. I would love to be on Neighbours if anyone's listening from Neighbours. Again, I can't act, but I could definitely act like myself. I'm really good.
Absolutely.
Really good at that,
So
I
cool.
think.
Yes.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we are quickly running out of time, so at this point I need to let Katie have the floor, and this is your time, Katie, to promote the hell out of yourself.
First of all, I want to thank you for having me on the show because I love you guys, and you guys, as I said, as I rambled before, you guys are such a great support for indie artists and just sharing new music with a lot of different listeners that are hungry for new music. So thank you for that. So appreciate it.
Our pleasure.
It's awesome.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
And I wanted to also just give my main website a shout out. Obviously, I want to give myself a shout out. Yay, Katie! It's www.katiecoleofficial.com. Almost all my websites are Katie Cole Official, as in Facebook. MySpace is Katie Cole Official too. My YouTube is youtube.com/Katie Cole Official. The only one that's not official is Twitter, which is Katie Cole Music, because I have that wonderful blue tick, which is an amazing thing because I'm verified and I feel, semi-validated. But it also means I can't change the name, so I'm stuck with Katie Cole Music, which is great because at least I didn't call it Fluorescent Puppy 3 or something like that, which is a great thing. But yes, I have a record coming out on the 3rd of March. Please tune into my website. You can find details, store details, and I'll have some pictures, merch, CDs, and vinyl up for sale soon. So check in with that. Join the mailing list. It's the best way to find new information. I mail out to everybody. And it's me. It's not some bot. It's me. I'm on the end of the line.
She does it all from A to Z, ladies and gentlemen. And if you have a chance getting to the Artists of Music next year, are you going to be there at the AIMA next year?
Probably, unless I've had some runaway hit off the album and touring somewhere and great. I don't know. Probably, yeah.
Well,
I would say so.
I hope so, because I think that it would be kind of cool to have you actually co-host with me next year on the air. I think it would be awesome.
Let me write that in my calendar.
All right.
Write that in the calendar.
I'm gonna because of course unless Carol finds a way to come out there, but because then she's gonna have to. But if Carol cannot make it, I would love to have you there with me. All right.
Well, thank you so much.
All
We'll
right.
definitely do that probably in a year, probably.
Okay. All right. Right after we have that burger. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Katie Cole. And Katie, you did a great job. Thank you so much for being on the show with us tonight. And we look forward to hearing from you again really soon.
Thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you to everyone that tuned in and obviously and everyone that's listening back to the podcast. Awesome.
Yes. Have a good one, Katie. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Katie. Bye.
That was Katie Cole joining us from Los Angeles. She's got the rest of the evening ahead of her. Maybe she's going to go have some ramen or a burger now. I don't know. But I could, you know what ramen is, Carol?
No.
It's these Asian noodles. It's really, really cool. I like them. I haven't had them in a while. Now I'm going to have to go buy some.
I like noodles.
Yes.
So it sounds nice.
All right. Any closing thoughts, Carol, before we say goodnight?
No, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that tuned in today. Great to see lots of people who we haven't seen in ages, and it's nice that other bands that we've had on here come back to support us as well. It's awesome. I love it. Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
And, of course, to our regular Twitter family. I love them all.
Yes, and for those of you who tune in for the first time tonight, we sure hope you decide to join us again. It would be awesome to see you every week on our award-winning show, Twitter Tuesday Live.
Yes. and I'm grateful that Katie joined us at long last.
Yes,
so
I am
great.
too. Look forward to it again. All right, on that note, say goodnight, Carol.
Good night, Carol.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next week we have guests called Gaia. Are there a duo, Carol?
Yes, I think it's two females.
Two.
I think it's two females, but I think they may have another band. I'm not too sure.
All right. Well, Gaia is joining us next week. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Got good tunes. We look forward to catching you, of course, next week. Jason just tuned in just now. Unbelievable. Sorry we missed you, Jason. All right. On that note, we're out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close out the show with Gaia. The name of the song is The One. We'll see you next week. Ciao.
Months are flying on by, and all we can do is try to make the most of each day. We're all searching for some kind of meaning or wisdom to light our way. Life throws lessons at us, and we can truly trust there's a reason for everything. Not always will we meet people who can see it's not all about the taking. But you're a thrill to me. Let me be the same for you. Oh, baby, let me be the one. There's something different here, never before have I found it anywhere. The more I get to know, the more this feeling shows, and I'm filled with curiosity. The way you understand, the way you take my hand, it lets me breathe easy. I think about you now, and I wonder how I am so lucky to be with you. 'Cause you're a thrill to me. Let me be the same for you. Oh, baby, let me be the one. Something's telling me that all I've been through, good and bad, was all leading up to this moment. All I've been looking for, all that plus so much more, was waiting right next to me. You came to me in disguise, and it took some time to realize the treasure that's in front of me. And now here we are, we've already started writing the story about me and you. You're a thrill to me. Let me be the same for you. Oh, baby, let me be the one. When I close my eyes, you were on my mind. I feel your energy enveloping me, and I want you to know that when I'm feeling low, you're the source of my peace, like a calm and soothing breeze. When I look at you, I know you're feeling it too, and it continues to grow. I'm gonna let my feelings show. Possibilities you break, this chance I willingly take. Into your arms I'll run. Just let me be the one. Oh, baby, for you. Oh, baby, let me be the one.
Butterflies Radio. We don't pay our listeners to say nice things.
Going on.
I listen to it all the time.
The best.
Number one. Best station.
Number one station.
Okay, so maybe we do. Thanks for listening. Butterflies Radio.